Okay, so we do one here, then one there. Uh-huh.
So, sorry, I want to take you back
Yeah.
the joint
Yes.
and where you said about the baby girl treatment na consultations. Mostly what I know or what I feel, what happens sometimes, it can happen, the joint account, but it happens in white collar jobs where your money is salaried, maybe to account, where you are contributing. As a lady, you're contributing. But if, on the other hand, it happens like you're a housewife, and happens that you have a joint account, the consultation will not happen. You will not have an opinion or an idea to contribute because you are a housewife. Your chores that you do from 5 to 6 won't be quantified in terms of contributing, in terms of monetary. So you won't have an idea or something to contribute in terms of development with regards to the money. Give me time. In terms of the money that maybe you've put into a joint account. And that is why what happens, even in the community where we come from, our mothers work so hard in the tea farms, but what happens at the end when bonuses do come? The men will disappear with the money. The woman will suffer, won't even buy something for her house because she doesn't even have a contribution or an idea to make towards even what she really contributed to.
Good. He has something to say. Okay. Do you want to, maybe him and then you?
Yeah, I'm not answering that. I have another thing to put across. There is this issue of borrowing money. Usually it happens that when the man gives out the money, that is normal because of how society has put it. But then again, when a lady does the other way around, it is a debt. And you are really reminded about that. Yes.
So borrowing money. Okay, I'll comment. Okay. So maybe what I'll do, okay, let me respond to the two, then we allow him to say. So yeah, the part of the housewife, remember I said that even when somebody is a homemaker, they are making it easier for the other person to work. So they are taking care of their home and they are making it easier for the other person, so they are contributing. Now, what I would want to know, sometimes I ask ladies, do you really want to be a housewife? Like, if it's something you really want and both of you have agreed, that's okay. Sometimes, let me say this, and it may sound mean, sometimes some people choose not to work because of laziness. They have opportunity, and the partner, and even the partner encourages them to go out and work, but they don't want to go and work. They want to be at home and keep saying, I'm taking care of children. One of them has children, 17, 25, and 28. And she's still a housewife taking care of children. 17, 24, and 26. And she's still at home. Never worked. Having studied up to master's level. Never worked. And the husband is overwhelmed. He keeps on saying, one income, it's so heavy. And as she waits, she gives him a list every week for shopping. So sometimes let's evaluate. Have we both agreed that you want to be a housewife? And again, you can work from home. You can still be a housewife. If you're not involved 24 hours, you can be at home and still do your chores, especially when kids are not so young, but you still do something. Hata kama ni kidogo, deliveries, online, you can still do something. So sometimes I want to understand, is it something you really want to do? Have you agreed? Are you comfortable that you have to keep on saying, I need sanitary towels? Are you comfortable saying, my mom needs some matumbo, send me 500, kunulia mamangu matumbo? Sometimes the money hides your shame. When you have some little money here, maybe there's a way you've agreed you'll be having an allowance. But I don't know why the dynamic of the house will shift to father-daughter when you have an allowance. And some people get so entitled to an allowance. I think even if it's not formal employment, also contribute. And a normal, healthy human being will always want to contribute. You see, you always feel like Nani is working so hard. Let me also do something. Let me not just be there. Let me do something. Especially children are not young forever. The moment they go to school, what do you do from morning to evening? The other part you've talked about when borrowing money. This is what I believe. Every healthy relationship has boundaries. Every healthy relationship has boundaries. Kuna mipaka. If you want your marriage, your relationship to be strong, have boundaries. Not ile story ya ati my husband can get into my handbag na anatoa tu pesa. Ama I can go into his wallet na kutoa tu pesa. You know, have boundaries so that then people are not hiding money because they are afraid. For me, I believe in this. If like my husband was planning to do something and they need money, he asks me for it, maybe tuko mahali na anasema, can you give me some money? He will refund it. If I ask him for money for something, I refund it. Because he didn't have a budget for it. When our sons were traveling to Uganda last week, our sons were going to Uganda, they needed yellow fever vaccine. I organized for the yellow fever vaccine for them to get. In my mind, I thought because it's a government facility, I thought it's free. But in mimi nilikuwa nimepanga. So I told their daddy to go and drop them. He went and dropped them. Then he contacted me and said, did you know that the yellow fever vaccine is 3,000, I think, something like that each? I said, I didn't realize, but because I'm the one who had organized, pay for them and I will refund because you're already there, because it was a prompt. You know, as you pay, you are being prompted. He paid for them and I immediately sent him 6,000 because he didn't have it in his budget. The same way I want to be treated. If you send me somewhere, I was coming from town. Then you tell me, pitia hapo kwa Kamau, ulete nyama kilo moja. Mi sikuwa napanga. So, utanitumia pesa. No, unajua boundaries are good. Sikuwa napanga, just an example, natumia tu nyama. I know we are Adventists, soya basi. Maragwe kilo 2, I'm just saying. You know, pita hapo, you know, sometimes ama anasema, the kids are asking for pizza, ebu pass there wanunulie leo ni Tuesday. Sikuwa nimepanga. So he says, just pass there, I'm sending you money, you'll pick it. Just that. Sometimes, you know, when we catch feelings, you know, let me tell you, we romanticize everything. Sometimes we romanticize things that should not be romanticized. This is, so we want to be romantic ati ni unipendi, unijali. Sasa hiyo tena imetokea wapi? If we were walking, you were not planning to buy clothes. Nimeangalia duka, nimepata kuna sale. I wasn't carrying money. Nikuambie cause uko na simu yako, nilipie nichukue hii jacket. Si utani refund, mi sikuwa napanga. Si ndio? I was not planning to buy a jacket at that time. So I will say, buy me this jacket. Once I get home, I'm going to give you the money. So where are the romantic catching feelings coming from? Because it was your plan, it wasn't my plan, you see. So we need to respect each other and respect each other's boundaries because we are two in one. We need to know where your spouse ends and where you begin. Where you end and where your spouse begin. You can't start arguing. Ati kwani kama nimekuambia ununue maharagwe hapo, ama ununue mboga, si pesa ni yetu. Si hata hiyo chakula utaikula. But mimi sikuwa na hiyo mpango. Like I wasn't planning. Or if you have agreed, sometimes people agree on expenditure. You see, sometimes you agree, we utanunua mboga. Like in my house, my home, we have agreed, me I buy vegetables and fruits, my husband buys vitu za supermarket. Tume agree. Like now I was away during this time. Avocado na ndizi zimeisha. Sina watumia pesa wanunue. It's my responsibility to buy bananas and avocados. So I'll send them money. I tell them, guys, go to the market, buy avocados and bananas. It's my responsibility. So siwezi anza kusema, I was away, hizo ndizi hata wewe unakula. Let's not romanticize. Wacha tuheshimiane. Okay, please, we can take the last one.